Welcome back to Temporal Directive, the Star Trek fan podcast, rewatching the entire franchise in chronological order. I'm Gary.
And I'm Tom.
That's right, we are breaching our Temporal Directive again to bring you this special extra episode. Today we are talking about Strange New Worlds, a space adventure hour. Star Trek, the ultimate franchise. These are the podcasts of the Wakefield brothers. Their 16-year mission to watch every production, to seek out life lessons and new inspirations, to boldly watch like most fans have watched before. We're back.
Hiya.
Strange New Worlds. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
So, as you know, we're doing these special bonus episodes to discuss the new episodes. Doing this one this week will put us back up to date, which is very exciting.
Finally.
And hopefully we can stay up to date from now on. As I mentioned in the previous one, because Strange New Worlds is so close to where we are in our chronological watch through, we are not going to revisit them again when we get there. So unlike when we did Lower Decks episodes, we will be giving an IMDb score. Yeah. Life lessons. All the things. And yeah, all right. Let's talk about Strange New Worlds. This week's episode is called A Space Adventure Hour, written by Dana Horgan and Catherine Lynn, directed by the incredible Jonathan Frakes. And the original air date was July 31st, 2025, unless you happen to be at San Diego Comic-Con at the Star Trek panel where you would have watched it as it was screened for attendees, but we were not there.
Unfortunately.
I wish.
Yeah. You know how many Comic-Cons and shit we would go to if we were in America?
Way too many.
Yeah, we would be so broke.
I mean, they do conventions in Australia.
Yeah, but we're not even on the same land mass as them.
I know.
It still costs us a fortune to go to them.
I know. I am going to a convention in the end of October, but so far no Star Trek actors have been announced.
Bastards.
I know. So if any Star Trek actors out there are listening, listening to this podcast and want to come to Supernova in Adelaide,
that would be helpful.
That would be great. Yeah. Spread the word.
Tell all your friends.
Yeah. We'll see. Problem solved.
Yeah.
Someone will come now. The IMDb synopsis for this episode reads: when Lan tests a prototype holodeck with a fictional case only she can solve, the consequences of failure are greater and greater, with the Enterprise hanging in the balance.
That's never happened.
Never. Never ever. All right, let's go watch it.
Okie dokie.
And we're back from watching A Space Adventure Hour. Well, Tom?
Good. Just good. I loved it.
Did you?
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked lots of it anyway, I should say. There are bits that I didn't like, but I liked a lot of it, especially the opening. Like, I fucking loved the opening.
Oh my God. I hated the opening.
Did you?
I thought the episode was boring as shit.
Why am I not surprised?
I thought this was...
I
picked up my phone halfway through this episode.
Yeah, right.
And I never do that.
Yeah. I knew Spock wasn't Spock, instantly. Like, there was no secret there that, oh my God, it's not actually Spock. Like fucking, anyone that's seen a single episode of Star Trek knew that wasn't Spock. But, I really liked what they did with the Star Trek rip-off thing at the start. I fucking loved that. With
The Last Frontier.
Yeah, The Last Frontier, and Kirk playing a bad Captain Kirk. I thought that was hilarious. I thought that was great. That was done well.
I thought it was shit.
Oh no, I loved it.
I thought it was almost insulting.
Yeah, but well, did you? I loved it. I thought it was brilliant, and they even used the old music and everything. It was awesome. I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, it was meant to be not. It wasn't meant to be Star Trek. It was meant to be a really shitty sci-fi.
But they were alluding that that's what Star Trek is.
Well, yeah, kinda.
They were saying that this is Star Trek.
Yeah,
Because Uhura talks about it with all the love and passion that we have for Star Trek as a whole.
Yeah.
So this was a Star Trek story because even the characters were based on Star Trek behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Pike is playing a version of Gene Roddenberry. Una was playing a version of Lucille Ball. Like, these were Star Trek behind the scenes characters.
Yeah. I didn't mind it. I still thought it was good.
I just thought the whole thing was boring.
Did you?
There was nothing in there that I found interesting or entertaining.
Yeah.
And I thought the whole episode was built around Lan finally admitting that she had feelings for Spock.
Well, yeah.
Which, again, I don't really care about because why is Spock jumping into bed with 500 different people?
That's what
why is this show becoming a soap opera?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking at the
And
end
why can't they pick a genre?
Yeah, well.
They are genre hopping across the fucking spectrum.
Yeah. I don't understand the Spock thing at all. Like, fine if Lan has a thing for Spock, fine. But Spock actually going along with that, like actually being a reciprocant of that, like, I didn't get that. It's like, why is Spock all of a sudden shagging everyone on the ship? Like, that doesn't seem...
Not very Spock-like.
No, it doesn't seem like a Spock thing to do. Like, so I don't get that or like that idea.
Maybe Ponfar's every 7 weeks now.
Yeah, well, let's see. So I don't like that concept at all. Like, at all in the slightest. But
I don't like how soap opera-y this show is getting.
Yeah, like it doesn't need to be that kind of drama on it.
I miss science fiction stories.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I get it. But I thought it was fun. Like, I thought it was good. It was good to see the characters playing people other than themselves on the holodeck. Like, I enjoyed that.
I haven't seen them play the characters they're actually playing enough. Like, this is only, episode 24 out of the whole show? Yeah. Like, I've barely seen Ethan Peck play Spock. I've barely seen Christina Chong play Lan. Like,
yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. It's not like the old days where you had 26 episodes in a year.
That's right.
Yeah.
And the holodeck episodes were frustrating then.
Yeah, well, for you, I liked them. Fistful of data.
Fake. It's fake peril. It's...
Oh, yeah. Well, semi-fake, but yeah.
It's...
It's fake because, none of the main cast are going to have any actual... like, they're not actually in peril at all, are they?
No, I just mean, like, the holodeck always fucking breaking down and how it's some sort of energy crisis or whatever. Like... Yeah. 3 weeks ago, the Enterprise was in the middle of binary stars, acting as a fucking supernova to attract the entire Gorn fleet back to its home world. Yeah. But now it doesn't have the
capacity to
run a holodeck.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? It doesn't make sense. The math doesn't math.
Yeah. Gotcha. Sorry, just a look on your face.
I know. I miss the proper Trek stories.
Yeah.
I miss Tapestry. Where's the Visitor?
Yeah.
Where's Measure of a Man?
Yeah.
They can do it.
Yeah.
They did it. Una had that whole episode where they fought for her to not be kicked out of Starfleet because she's Illyrian.
Yeah.
They can do these sorts of stories and they can do them well. Absolutely. And the cast is amazing.
Yeah, the cast is fantastic.
I really want to love this show, but this season I'm really struggling.
Well, if they don't do like what you're saying, then it's just going to turn into a joke.
Before we get into the recap, there's an interview that I read. This is also from trekmovie.com. Thanks, trekmovie.com. I've been a big fan for a long time. But this interview was from the showrunners, Henry Alonso Myers and Akiva Goldsman. I just want to read some of their quotes.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So they were talking about the upcoming episode that we've seen photos and stuff from. They released a clip ages ago with the crew becoming Vulcans, being inserted with Vulcan DNA or whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, so they're talking about that episode in particular, and then they're talking about what else is coming in season 3. Henry Alonso Myers said there are more changes to come this season. There's more big things that we try to do that we've never done before. There's a couple of episodes coming up that will be a big surprise. I don't want to reveal it because some of it will spoil how you approach it, but there's definitely some genres that have not been done in Star Trek before that we go into in season 3, and there's even more of them in season 4.
Such as the puppet episode.
So there's definitely some genres we have not been in before.
Yeah.
I thought this was a science fiction show. I thought that was the genre we were playing in.
That's the genre we're watching. We're not watching Downton Abbey.
But apparently they're more interested in changing genres and shaking up the types of stories they tell instead of just telling good science fiction stories.
Yeah, right. So why aren't they in different TV?
I don't know.
Okay. We really should record this on video because I just love your facial expressions. Anyone who can't see his face, he's very worried.
Feel like that interview captured everything that I feel is wrong with Strange New Worlds as a positive.
Yeah, they're talking about it as if this is going to be great, and you're like,
no, that's not what I want. I want Star Trek.
Yeah.
I want science fiction. I want time loops.
Yeah.
I want parallel universes.
Yeah.
I want something that's new in the scientific field.
Yeah.
Something theoretical that they can approach in a humanistic way. Yeah. I want fucking science fiction. Yeah. I don't want a romantic comedy with a Q and a holodeck murder mystery that has no repercussions or storyline whatsoever, and a zombie movie in between.
Yeah.
Well, just where are the alien species? Where are the first contacts? At this point, I'm enjoying Enterprise more.
Careful.
I said that just to piss you off.
Fucking Jesus.
Well, it seems that we might have swapped roles for Strange New Worlds. As much as I really, really want to love it, but I just didn't. Anyway.
Well, you know, I mean, I get where you're coming from. Like, I know what you mean, but I mean, I also like the people, all that kind of stuff. I liked the story. I mean, the thing I didn't like about it was that it had been done a bit before. Like, it wasn't
a bit.
Yeah, it wasn't a new story, like, at all. Like, it was someone going onto the holodeck as a private investigator to do a story to investigate, and so that I was disappointed in. Like, it's like, just get to the point of Spock being the guy.
They couldn't do anything that wasn't going to be repetitive with a holodeck. Like, there's only so many stories you can tell in a holodeck. So, like, the fact that she said it had to be something that can beat her, anyone who's watched Next Gen goes, okay, they're going to create a Moriarty.
Yeah, like, exactly. Instantly, the second she says it.
Yeah, so you know the computer is going to program something, and then when Spock shows up, you're just okay, guess it's Spock.
Guess it's Spock, exactly. So Spock's the guy. And you know it. Like, it's all a bit like that. But I just liked the way that the others done their characters within that. Like, I just liked them. But again,
the actors are great.
It's just proof that the actors are fantastic more than anything.
No argument there. No. The actors are amazing.
Yeah, and I liked Scotty. Like, I liked
Scotty
was fantastic about, like, trying to get everything to work.
Yeah.
And like his urgency, but then like going to Uhura, like just hypothetically.
He didn't want to admit that he couldn't do it or needed help.
That's right. Like I liked all of that kind of stuff. Like I really liked it, and I actually liked the rip-off of the Star Trek thing because of Kirk being Kirk and speaking like Kirk, or speaking like the exaggerated version of Kirk that everybody knows. Because Kirk doesn't actually speak like that.
It was more like it should have been on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah,
than
that's
in
right.
Star Trek.
Because Kirk doesn't talk like that to that degree.
Nope.
But that's how everyone does Kirk. It's great. Like I really liked it. I was
don't know what you mean.
Yeah, that's it. It's illogical. It's just great. I really found that funny and enjoyable to watch.
I rolled my eyes.
Yeah, well, I just took it as funny, but I get it. Yeah.
Okay,
I think
let's get into the recap, shall we? From TrekMovie.com. Thanks to Anthony Pascal again. Things kick off in what appears to be a colourful, heightened pastiche of a particularly popular mid-20th century science fiction show, with Strange New Worlds' version of Kirk as captain of the USS Adventure of the Outer Space Alliance, earnestly spouting lines like, "We're all children of the cosmos." The weirdness continues with Chapel as first officer and Ortegas as the doctor as they make dramatic contact with an Angonian named Zipnock on the space phone. Tension rises as the aliens attack with their nuclear lasers and steal the crew's brain cells before escaping. Followed by a curiously familiar credit sequence for The Last Frontier.
I loved it. It was so bad.
It was so bad, and I didn't love it. On the actual Enterprise, the part that matters, while the crew handles a routine stellar scanning mission, Lan is tasked with stress testing Starfleet's latest gadget, a holodeck. She takes a moment to do some dance training with Spock to brainstorm and get brain scanned by the holodeck's AI, and decides to do a murder mystery inspired by her beloved Amelia Moon 1960s detective novels. Scotty is up for the challenge, determined to manage this complex, untested prototype on his own. What could go wrong? He uses transporter scans so the cast can ham it up for accurate avatars. Donning the right outfit and hat, Lan starts the program and suddenly finds herself in a period-perfect Los Angeles mansion filled with wisecracking archetypes and a strangled corpse.
And
I did like her hat. She was very
it looked the part.
Carmen Sandiego.
Yes, very much so.
I don't know where in the world she was. The suspects are all connected to The Last Frontier, the TV space adventure hour from the teaser. Uhura is Joni Glass, the frazzled agent. Pike is the mercurial series creator, TK Bellows. Kirk is the bombastic star, Maxwell Saint. Ortegas is Lee Woods, who plays the doctor on the show but wants to write westerns. Chapel is Adelaide Shaw, a real actress wasting her time as the mini-skirted first officer, with Mbenga, a pretentious rock star Anthony McBow, as her main squeeze. Una is Sunny Lupino, the haughty ex-starlet turned producer and ex-wife to the stiff upstairs Tony Hart. It's Lan's job to figure out which one of these Hollywood types did the deed before the cops show up. She quickly narrows in on Sunny, accusing her of killing Tony for cancelling the show, which left Lupino's studio in hock to the mob. The evidence backs her up, but Sunny's denial seems credible after the glamorous dame keels over into her poisoned martini.
You're enjoying the readback, aren't you guys?
Lan is already impressed by the holodeck learning her moves and tripping her up with a red herring suspect. She figures she needs a partner and calls in Spock. The pair speedruns through interviews, each suspect more outrageous than the last, all with perfect motives and reasonable denials. Next thing you know, Lee ends up murdered too. Lan gets a break when she finds a clue in a fireplace, a reel of film, and the murder weapon. It will tell them why Tony was killed. Just then, A chandelier almost falls on Lan. The murderer must know she's about to solve the case. Lan's loving the excitement, but she's also bleeding. Uh-oh, the safety protocols must not be working and the holodeck can't be shut off.
What? Who would have thought it? That never
Shocking.
happens in the
Never
holodeck.
happens.
They have safeties for a reason.
Outside, things are going haywire in the lab, but Scotty tells number one it's just a wee bug, insisting he's got everything under control.
Sure. That's why all the alarms are going off.
With the holodeck sucking up all the power, a burst from the collapsing star almost wipes out the ship. The engineer reluctantly seeks help from Uhura, who figures how to contact Lan. Mr. Scott inserts himself into the film strip the Starfleet detective is watching inside the holodeck and tells Lan she has to solve the mystery without getting murdered to end the program. The film clues now point to TK as the prime suspect, but he has a plausible denial and a gun. The show wasn't cancelled, he was just being replaced, and he came to Tony to get his job back. He had no motive to kill the others, accusing Amelia Moon of being the real killer and taking a drunken shot at her, hitting Spock. Seeing as he was just grazed, an emotional Lan hugs the Vulcan and senses something. This isn't Spock. He's the killer. The holodeck created someone it knew she would never suspect. Bravo. End program. With all the almost dying and destroying the ship stuff, Scotty and Lan officially recommend Starfleet not install holodecks on starships, at least until it fits into canon. While Una pulls Scotty aside to give him a lesson on how he needs to improve his teamwork skills, Lan seeks out the real Spock to return to their sexy, flirting, dancing lesson. The holo version of him was too dispassionate. He was no tango partner. Or has she been reading things wrong? Nope. Now things get even realer as they kiss. Christine who?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Again, that was written by Anthony Pascal at trekmovie.com, but that was the recap for A Space Adventure Hour.
So where was Spock through all that?
Not on the bridge.
No. So he wasn't doing his other job.
Nope. I did like Jess Bush got to use her real Australian accent. That was fun.
Yeah.
And like I said, the actors do a fantastic job. Like
Yeah,
the
they're
actors,
brilliant.
The actors are brilliant. My criticism of this episode is not about the actors. They are great.
Yeah. It's about where's the Trek.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, which is fair enough. I get it. I mean, I enjoyed it for what it was, but I mean, you know, there were elements that, like I said, it's all been done. But it does also explain why the holodecks have their own independent power source in the future.
Ah, thank God. Thank God they explained that, because God, I was just, it was keeping me up at night.
So not only me then?
I did like Uhura's speech
Yes.
about Star Trek being important, even though she was calling it The Last Frontier.
Yeah.
But Star Trek being important and impacting lives and doing all those positive things, that was clearly about Star
Yes,
Trek.
absolutely.
And that was great. That was a really good speech.
Yes.
But
Perfect
that was
speech.
like 2 minutes out of this episode that I really loved.
Yeah.
So, Tom, seeing as you love this episode so much, what's the life lesson?
Is there a life lesson? There is nothing else that happens in this episode at all.
There's two things that happen in this episode. Lan tells Spock that she likes him,
Oh, okay.
and Scotty gets a lesson from Una about leaning on people for help when you need it.
So honesty within yourself and others.
I guess.
Sorry, did I take it a little bit too far?
I wasn't talking about a life lesson. I was just saying there was those two scenes in the whole episode that were actually story-based.
Stories and good things, which is honesty.
That were actually relevant to the characters and plot.
There you go. Well, it leads to honesty. There you go.
Sure.
That's the life lesson.
Whatever.
Honesty with yourself and others.
I'm sick of talking about it, so that'll do.
And Gary is checked out.
Pretty much. IMDb rating for this episode. Examples of 1 episodes of Voyager's Threshold and Next Gen's Code of Honor. Examples of 10 episodes of Next Gen's Tapestry and Deep Space Nine's Far Beyond the Stars. My God, I can't wait to watch those. What are we going to rate a space adventure hour?
What are we going to rate it?
Well, this is... we have to come to a consensus on this, so you better start pitching.
This will be fun. Well, I would say that it is probably, according to you especially, would be less than the zombie episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And we rated that as 6.
Yes.
I don't want to go much lower than that.
I want to go
I know you do.
much lower. Let me have a look at some Enterprise episodes that we've done. I would probably put this on par with, say... I would probably put this on par with 2 Days and 2 Nights, or Desert Crossing, or Vanishing Point, Future Tense. So 4s or 5s.
Go with a
And
5.
5 would be a push.
5 would be a push. Well,
if it was just me, I'd probably say a 3, but I know you won't drop that low.
I won't drop that low. No, I won't go that low. But I'll like I would give it the same as the zombie, so I'm happy to go to a 5. And if you really need to push me down to a 4, I might. But I'm sitting at a 5. So if you're sitting at a 3, 4's the in between.
4 it is. Who'd have thought we'd be rating a Strange New Worlds episode of 4?
Yeah.
So disappointing. All right, that's it for this episode. We'll be back with our regular episode on Friday, and we'll be back next week with the next episode of Strange New Worlds. Hopefully.
if you haven't disowned it as a thing.
Exactly. And hopefully we'll be able to stay up to date with all the new episodes as well. But yeah, we'll be back soon. Live long and prosper.
Peace and long life.